Another great 4 sets of maps, starting off on Busan for Control, then Hollywood will be our hybrid map, Horizon Lunar Colony for Assault, and finishing things off, unless we have that tie, on Rialto.
There he is, just taking out 2 supports from the Spark, and that will just end the push immediately. It's desperation time for Hangzhou.
Yeah, you're at 90% right now in favor of the Shanghai Dragons. Spark needs to make something happen right here, right now. No Smite does get hacked, needs to wait for that. They're going to try the same approach they did before. Youngjin trying to get a sneaky stun at the end of it. Meanwhile, Gakery up on the high ground. He's going to go in with the big slam. Another EMP. Luffy takes out No Smite. There goes Bozzy. And it's all Shanghai Dragons here on point A. You cannot take this point if you are Spark. That round is 100-0 for Shanghai.
4v4 down on the point right now.
That's right.
See, baby. Fade out, and they're all trying to stay bottled up behind that Diva.
That's a really fast coalescence. That Moira ultimate coming out for Bebe, doing a lot of damage to some of these low health members of the Shanghai Dragons. So as rough as things looked for Spark in round number 1, it looks like they've started to stabilize a bit. Although Shanghai Dragons trying to hold strong on the point and turn this thing around. Luffy, Koma, Youngjin, all trying to do it. They're going to dedicate to the transcendence to this. They've got the respawns coming in now, so maybe they just have a chance to win this fight. A kill on the Bebe is going to help out, but they lose Koma in the process too. Youngjin diving in, setting up another one for Luffy. Trying to find that kill. Nice stun to finish off Cosby. And Youngjin, known for that DPS role. Also, of course, if you're DPS, you gotta play the Brigitte right now, and he's doing that quite well. They're making the solo tank thing work, and looks like they might just be able to flip it. They will.
And they absolutely are going to flip it.
Wow.
54% over for the Spark. Tons of healing and the EMP, and you only need really that EMP to land to be effective. IDK's got to hide, so let's see where IDK's positioning right now.
Ding waiting for that big EMP. Coming down, he's gonna go ahead and use it. DM trying to capitalize now. Bozzy already fell to the pulse bomb. DM looking for more though. Not satisfied with just that one kill. Trying to find one onto Bebe in the back. That Moira very vulnerable. Gonna go ahead and fade to try to escape. Chases him down. That coalescence though, gonna keep Moira healed. He has to be careful with that. Luffy falls afoul of the ultimate instead, and now Hangzhou Spark at 99%, trying to tie up this map. Bebe with the great Moira play, setting things up for No Smite to just clean it with the Winston. That minefield laid down by Gakery and the Hammond, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Shanghai, though, no, they're coming back. They're going to flip the point again. Hangzhou looked like they had it nailed, but no, Shanghai Dragons wants another shot.
I mean, they just didn't have the damage before this fight starts and close out this map for the Shanghai Dragons.
Early rally for Bozzy, giving his team that extra armor as they approach the point right now. They're going to need to put it to good use, though. Ding comes in with that big EMP, hit a lot of people again. His team needs to get in there with a follow-up, though. They need to capitalize on those abilities being locked down. DM trying to do just that. He's got to hide from the self-destruct, getting hacked himself as well. And Spark getting a couple crucial kills to try to turn this one around. They will flip it 99 to 99%. And Spark just needs a bit more Gakery. No support, not enough health to live through that one. And it looks like after DM is taken out here, that Hangzhou Spark may tie things up on Busan. One more, Ding can't get in there. That is it. We are tied up on Busan.
And port line, especially Bebe on that Moira, and that time they didn't give him an opportunity.
You really got to question Koma's use of that sound barrier in that fight too. Ding gets stunned, has to translocate out. It was a close one. Still has that EMP, goes ahead and uses it. Gets a couple, Bebe included. Gakery meanwhile drops a minefield rather, on the point as they try to take it back, but they've lost Luffy already. No Smite meanwhile goes down. That's a big tank out of commission for Hangzhou Spark, but they're still coming up with most of the kills anyway here, pushing Shanghai right back. And here's a situation where you look at it and you're like, maybe this single tank thing, isn't going to work out quite as well. And Hangzhou Spark will take this map 2-1 in the end. It was a close affair, but the Spark win it.
That they do, and it was because they figured out, in fact, considering they didn't really change up their fundamental strategy very much, I think it's really impressive they did as well as they did.
Hey, they made it about as close as you can on that control map, 99 to 99 at the very last point.
Easy with bubbles, barriers, Lucio speed boost to get away from it. And right there, they lost a lot of the value that they could have had with DM getting the Graviton Surge online soon, and instead just lost a fight.
All right. Shanghai coming in with a lot of ultimates themselves. Nice Earth Shadow through the middle of everything from Youngjin. Waiting for it. They're going to get caught up in the Graviton Surge. Responding with that Earth Shadow. Oh! That is a boop and a half to set up that 4-kill for Rhea. And Rhea just giving the uppercut to Zenyatta in the end. Fatality. Another ultimate.
Yeah, they are offsetting these ultimates pretty badly in the last few fights.
Yeah. It's looking a little bit rough. Hangzhou Spark looking more and more solid on the defense here. Shanghai equipped with the tools to possibly push this payload further though. Another Graviton Surge comes in. Oh, trying to respond with the Earth Shatter again. And there's another kill on Tacoma from the self-destruct on the Hongzhou Spark side. Shanghai down a member, but they do take out Bazi in response. All right, Transcendence dedicated to the fight by Pepe. They're going to try to make it work. Looks like Hongzhou Spark in a pretty good position here. And Shanghai Dragons just really having a tough time approaching the payload as it's been kind of moves on their attack run. They need to make something happen. And even if they do, it's so much farther for them to push the payload to finish this round. They're going to try to throw in the Graviton Surge, trying to capitalize with that self-destruct. Can they get rid of the shield? Not quite. The sound barrier comes in from IDK right at the proper time for Hongzhou Spark. Gonna try to follow it up here. Shanghai Dragons gets their own Lucio ultimate, their own shields. Luffy and Youngjin down though, and Hongzhou Spark already rallying back, no pun intended, in this fight. And it looks
there
like
it is. There's a rallying back.
Okay, now rallying back. See, I used that too early. Just like the Shanghai Dragons with their ultimate. And they paid for it. That's where the payload's gonna stop that.
Yeah,
this
crazy
has been a
advantage,
clinic, man.
Crazy advantage for the Spark right now.
Absolutely. Here we go. Shanghai Dragons, they gotta get in there, they gotta stop it. The payload's nearly there, trying to do it, but already Spark all over them right now. Bazi does go down early here. Self-destruct though for Shanghai. Another 3K for Rhea. You might as well say 4 because it demeched Agri as well. And that is gonna be the end of the map in favor of Hongzhou Spark again. They will go up 2-0 in this series, and man, that was just, that's not the way it works for Hongzhou Spark. They take Busan, they take Hollywood. Now we are going to Horizon Lunar Colony as our assault map. We're going to the moon, Monty. You have to use a Lucio boost, but you need some protection for the tanks to make it work. And Hongzhou Spark just seems like they're trying to be creative here, but I think they might be playing themselves, as they say, as the kids say. All right, that was not the greatest bar ultimate I've ever seen. I'll say that. What was he? You can't. What is the Hammond just going to sit there getting their people onto the point? This is, all right, EMP coming in. Whoa, and there's the double slam dunk. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam, says No Smite. Gets 3 in this fight, and I guess that's how you do it. You EMP and
just
then
wait for EMP. Okay, I mean, no problem.
That push was certifiably silly, no doubt about it, but No Smite with a sick play here.
And the timing was cool.
Oh man, that was a beautiful play. Hongzhou Spark in the back corner now, trying to come around from the side. Diem on the Bastion here. Drops back into turret form. A lot of damage coming out of that hero right now. He's got that damage boosting coming in from the Mercy as well. Hongzhou Spark needs a way to handle this. They are just walking into that, and that is every ranked player's dream that I have played with ever. It's like, I'm just going to go bash. I'm going to be thinking to get a, we're in space now. Reaper in space. In space, no one can hear Lucio's music.
That's true.
Yeah. In space, you can't drop the beat.
Except you can. What does that mean?
I don't know. Lore and science don't go hand in hand. Hongzhou Spark, though, easily taking out this this attack from Shanghai Dragons. And again, they're hiding. Oh, they see him. Reaper's like, see ya, buddy. Good luck. Reaper just pieces out. Oh, so they're trying to help him. Okay, wow. Never mind. I sold Reaper short there. Have that pulse bomb. Get a couple picks with that. IDK firing away. DM has to recall out of there. Oh, gets hacked though. Tracer in a lot of trouble. There's a kill. Youngjin does get the equalizing one onto Cosby. Kagri comes in, drops a minefield. Whoa! Double kill from that minefield. Pops Rhea out of the mech as well. You don't want to step there. Man.
Oh, wow. That's a great push by the Shanghai Dragons.
They crushed it, man.
EMP coming down onto 4.
We'll see, man. Swapping over the Hammond is No Smite. He does get tagged, saves life barely long enough to buy time for Rhea to come back in. So Spark doing what they can, but it's not going to be enough at the end. Shanghai gets their 2 points. We are all tied up.
Get the counter EMP off, so nobody with any abilities right there. Hongzhou once again coming on top.
Yeah.
DM needs to get a good stick here. Not going to be able to demech anybody quite yet. Still looking for opportunities. That's a nano boosted Reaper with a Death Blossom.
Here we go. He's going to try to come in. Die. Gets 2. Cosby falling as well. And Shanghai Dragons, they waited till the last second, but they may just have done it here. Looks like they will. Hongzhou Spark couldn't hold long enough, and Shanghai Dragons are still alive in this series.
They'll pick up their first map win. Still need to get 2 more if they want to take this one home.
The Rostov kind of getting things ready to go for the rest of the year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fun to see.
And regardless, I mean, in Overwatch, I do think in-game communication.
Still don't know.
No one knows what a catch is now.
I don't know. I know what a payload is, and I know that Shanghai needs to push it to keep themselves alive in this match. That's what I know right here, and they're trying to do a lot else to deal with. They're going to go and drop the Graviton Surge right now. Gakery tries to drop in there. There's the mines. Can Spark get out in time? Sound barrier for Shanghai. Going to keep them alive as they push in. They've got that grab on them, though. Maybe with a kill on the Coma. It was a bit of a disjointed fight, but it looks like Spark is starting to pull ahead in kills here.
And these are just the little things of the 3-3 composition.
Really
the minefield just a tad late when that Graviton Surge came up.
That was a panic move.
Yeah.
That's Gosby thinking he needed to pull the trigger, and it wasn't the time. Self-destruct thrown in. Give Spark a chance to advance here onto the payload. Transcendence coming in. Luffy just diving into the fight to keep people alive here. Gushui waiting for an opportunity. He's nearly got his own Earth Shatter, but he's down to sub 100 health. Ooh, that was close. Waiting for a chance. Wants to use it. Gets a couple with it. I don't know. Youngjin down. Self-destruct, though. A lot of that damage blocked by the sound barrier here as Spark dives back into the fight. Shanghai Dragons trying to use what they've got to stay alive, but Ding jumping in the middle by himself. I don't know how well that works. No kills out of that. And Spark holds the payload for now, and it's just 10 seconds for Shanghai left.
Yeah, that's all they've got here to try and push this payload through.
And they gotta make it. They gotta move this thing. They don't have to move it far to get another chunk of time, but it's going to be tough to get through Hangzhou Spark. They've got the rally from the Brigida, moving in with that extra armor now. Gosby waiting it out, throws in the Graviton Surge, and everybody locked up. Coma on the payload, trying to focus on the other Graviton Surge from Shanghai. They're going to go in with Luffy's Transcendence. He built another one so fast, and look at this, Diem so charged up, doing so much damage on that Zarya. Is it going to be enough? They'll get stunned. Another shatter comes in from Gushui, and Diem finally falls. Shanghai, they've nearly got it to the end of B, but they need to push it just a little bit farther, and Spark doesn't want to let him. They're getting the kills, and Shanghai came so close, but they couldn't quite finish B. That was a great defense by Spark.
Dangerous.
Yeah, that's the idea, right? Is that it's such a game of ultimates, right? Where you're going to try to do each fight as efficiently as your side possibly can so they can get that fight where it's really lopsided in your favor. Oh, that crowd got eaten by Rhea, actually. That is huge. Oh, speaking of huge, here comes your shatter from Youngjin. Great charge after that. And what looked like it was going to be disastrous for Shanghai has turned into a really smooth teamfight win. Spark actually dedicated.
Mortals. This could be a great hold for them.
Yeah, it's still 2:20 on the clock for Spark, so they do have time to try to swing things back in their favor eventually, but for now, Shanghai seems to have the edge. They're going to go in with a rally on the Shanghai side. Again, trying to use those support ultimates efficiently. They're going to have the other two very soon. Oh, Graviton Surge used early. Small window for Spark if they can capitalize on this, but no. They do get the Transcendence just in time, but Coma goes down right before he gets the sound barrier. Perhaps a chance with that Earth Shatter for Spark to get the payload moving again. And with Youngjin going down, that self-destruct catches Luffy as well, and wow, Spark, they really found the narrows again. And very true. Meanwhile, that payload is very close to a game-ending position for Spark. DM has the Graviton Surge ready to go. He's going to go ahead and throw it on the payload to try to bring in a lot of members of Shock. They're going to try to focus on it. Ooh, sound barrier now for Shark as well. And that Earth Shatter, this time for Youngjin, not doing a whole lot. He's going to get taken out instead as he goes very far forward. IDK looking for those boots here, dodging that self-destruct. Gushui not so lucky. Both Reinhardt's out of the way, and Spark may need to play this one a little bit safer. 60 seconds remaining now for Spark rather, to try to get this one done. Wow, good boop gets him off the high ground, but the rest of his team not really there to use that.
Yeah, this corner is so hard to attack.
Sure is, yeah.
Like, you can't get any sidelines, you can't get any damage, and having a Zarya up there is a massive advantage because you can dodge the incoming damage using the high ground and really get yourself nice and charged up.
Indeed. Well, Godsby, speaking of being charged up, lots of damage coming at him on that Zarya, and a good grab could be enough to end it. They've got the rally as well from the Brigida to try to capitalize on that, but we are down to 20 seconds. Spark trying to push this. If they can, the match is over. If they can't, Shanghai forces the game 5. They're going in. It's going to be Luffy with the Transcendence to try to keep them alive during the Graviton Surge, but now Ding is gone. Godsby with a crucial kill here. Meanwhile, Coma a little bit low, gets score back. Harmony for some healing, but Spark edging that payload even closer to finishing this one. They've got the aggressive positioning. We're into overtime. Spark trying to win the match. Shanghai Dragons just trying to stay alive. but Gagary's out of the mech. She's out of the
Shatter.
map, and there goes Yunjin, the Shatter coming in to seal the deal, and they've got the sound barrier on top of that. It looks like today is still not Shanghai's day. The Spark will get their first win in their first match in the Overwatch League.
That was an impressive display from the Hangzhou Spark, thought to be really one of the new darlings